If you clicked on this video, it's because you want to figure out how to find success alone. Success to me doesn't necessarily mean having all the money in the world, having, all these treasures in the world, due to those facts being that it's materialistic things, you know what I'm saying? Like money. But yes, I guess it can be success for some of you guys, but for me personally, that is not my version of success. That is not what I think of success to be. True success to me is like finding like your purpose in life, helping people out in life, finding God. Those things to me is finding success. You know what I'm saying? Those are success to me. Like building success, obviously it takes time. Regardless of what you're doing, your success just might be different than somebody else's success. It's all about perspective at the end of the day. This is just my version of success, And the way I found success was being at my hardest time, bro. Being at my lowest. My lowest taught me everything that I need to know. You know what I'm saying? The lowest version of myself helped me find God. And that's what God does. If you don't realize, most people that have found success within finding God, all comes from them being at their lowest point. And God, we had no choice but to run to God. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that when you on this journey, if you're trying to find God and you're not even at your lowest, that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you. I'm thankful for you. You know what I'm saying? For you to go to Christ. You know what I'm saying? So with being alone, like it just makes things a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? But it also makes things a tad bit easier too, It makes it harder as in within like, you don't feel like you're at success because, all these people around you, you see the things they're doing and stuff like that. And you get so blind that you start to forget about what success you got. You finding God was the success, because from him, now he's finna show you everything. He's finna pave the way for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what comes with finding God. He paves the way for you. And now you just follow in his footsteps. And that's part of your success. Finding God is success. Not too many people find God. God is always here, open arms for any of us, you know what I'm saying? Through any age, honestly. So that's still success to those people. They found God. They end up finding God. Whether it was later on or whether it was early on, at the end of the day, they still found success. They still found God. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, God's going to pave the way. God's going to open all the doors for you. You just have to allow him into your door. You know what I'm saying? He's always at the front door like these. You know what I'm saying? He waiting for you to open the door. All you got to do is open the door and let him in. Once you let him in and y'all become like these, once y'all become buddy, you'll start to realize things. You'll start to peep things about yourself. You'll start to change things about yourself. You'll understand that change is good. You'll understand that the Lord is great to you. You'll understand that he opens doors for you if you put in the work too, though. Because you can't expect God to give you all these treasures, give you the success, you know what I'm saying, when whole time you're not even doing nothing. You have to do something. You know what I'm saying? You got dreams or whatever, and you know what you want to look like. You know what success looks like for you. You know what I'm saying? So work hard, but chase God. Don't chase the dream. Chase God. You know what I'm saying? Ask God these questions. But you also got to put in the work too. You know what I'm saying? You got to be obsessed with both playing fields. You got to be obsessed with growing your relationship with God, but also being obsessed with your dream. Because at the end of the day, it is a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like God made us. You know what I'm saying? God is in us. So we are creators too. You know what I'm saying? We can create that reality for ourselves. And that's what you got to flip in your head. You got to start to think in a higher perspective like, yo, we are creators too. We can create our future too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's one thing that most of us have to realize is like, we can create our own future too. You know what I'm saying? And I know you guys are probably like, oh, like, how did you create your future? I haven't yet, you know what I'm saying? Which I am going to. My future is going to eventually turn out to how I plan it to be, you know what I'm saying? If not better. Like I still have these visions. I still dream myself. This is why I do content. I envision myself when I'm older. I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing content. So why not do the content right now? Why am I going to wait till later on to want to do that content? No, I'm just holding myself back. If this is my dream to be a content creator, if not like one of the biggest, if not the biggest content creator, is like What am I doing? Why would I be doing something else? You know what I'm saying? I gotta focus on this. I gotta be obsessed with, you know what I'm saying, making content, which I have been. You know what I'm saying? I'm making content on everything, you know what I'm saying? And you have to realize, like, I'm alone. Like, you're not finna get no handouts to this success. You're not finna get no handouts to where you going. You know what I'm saying? Like, person like me, I'm doing it on my own. But I'm clipping my own YouTube videos, clipping my own Twitch videos, posting on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all that social media by myself. I don't have nobody else to help me with that. And I had to understand that, bro, nobody else is coming to save you. You literally have to do all this stuff on your own. You have to get it on your own. Because ain't nobody coming to save you. Especially a person like me, I'm an only child. It's just me and my mom. I don't got my dad in my life. Well, he's in my life, but he's not like living with me. He's far away, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see him every day type shit. So it's just me and my mom. I don't got no siblings. I don't got no, like, you feel me? Like, nothing around me for real. I mean, I got aunts and uncles, but they, you know, they got their own family. You know what I'm saying? Like, my grandparents, they live on their own. They got their own life, you know what I'm saying? My mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, she not even home right now. She off work, but she not home right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. And I had to understand that, like, bro, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to do this all on your own. Bro, my bad, I was interrupted. My grandparents had came and stuff. I kind of lost track of where I was at. But speaking of my grandparents, since they just came, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, being alone, yes, I was alone a lot of my life, but I understand that family is important too, you know what I'm saying? Which, y'all shouldn't block out family. Unless, like, you're chasing your dream. Like, me, I'm chasing my dream. I'm chasing, you know what I'm saying, God. And doing these things, me personally, I end up being more like thankful for them, but I also, you know what I'm saying, I block out the noise from them, you know, from my friends and stuff like that. I kind of just go silent on the world. I kind of just get away from the world and just do my own thing, do what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody wants to see you succeed with doing what you want to do. You know, you kind of like, people just want you to live the life that they want you to live, you know? And that's kind of how so many people is stuck right now. And that's why we can't find success, is because y'all doing the stuff that y'all don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, go to school the rest of your life, why are you going to school? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that you're like, bro, I can't just be dropping out of school. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents don't like that. So then there you go. Your parents is in control of your life. And you can't let them control your life. You can't let anybody control your life. At the end of the day, it's still your life. You know, they got to understand that whatever you want to do, whatever path you want to take, it's because you want to succeed. You know, like, sometimes you got to look at your own parents. Yes, it hurts. Sometimes you got to look at your own parents and see where they're at and understand that they're not where you want to be. Like, my mom tried to tell me get in the medical field and stuff. And I genuinely look at her and I'm like, bro, like even though we live in a good life, I don't want to live this life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to live just a good life. I want more to my life. I want more in my life. You know what I'm saying? And yes, maybe I could get there being in the medical field, but I don't want to get there in 30, 40 years, you know what I'm saying? To then enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my life now. So I work hard at what I want to do now, so that way when I'm older, I can be chilling, not the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, going through school right now for these years and years and years, going through school for years and years. And then getting to, you know what I'm saying, like later on, nah, I'd rather grind now, start a business, grind now for like a year or two, you know what I'm saying? Like, it won't take as long. Like, taking a risk is not really a risk. It's just, you're just, I don't know how to explain it. When people say you take a risk, it's not really a risk. You're just going out of your way, doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's a risk from the American regular dream life or regular trap life that, you know what I'm saying, society, the government wants us to live. But there's a few people that refuse to live like this, and they go out on their own and they get it on their own. That's what I'm saying. There's not going to be no handouts. Everybody else, they already think they got their handout. Their handout was, boom, you going into school. Boom, you going to college. Come on. These people, bro, you got to understand, like, the government, schools and stuff, it doesn't, bro. Only a certain, like, I feel like only a certain people I know have failed, like truly failed. You know what I'm saying? That's because they literally didn't try at all. Of course, they're going to fail school. But if you realize, say somebody that's just like, whatever, like going through the motion of school, or just someone that's not, you know, think smart. They're getting C's and, you know what I'm saying? They may be getting D's, C's, and B's, you know what I'm saying? But they still end up passing. Like, I realized that, bro. Once I got into high school, I realized, yo, I'm not going to fail any year. And the reason I said I'm not going to fail is because you literally can't fail. Like, you can't fail unless you, like, literally don't show up for school. Like, if you show up to school, you just come in there attendance and say you get C's and you just go through the motion with C's, bro, you will still, you know what I'm saying? You will still go through school. Yes, you may not graduate because you got to take a big test at the end of the year. But still, you're going to pass all these grades doing nothing. And I had to realize, like, bro, this school stuff is a trap. They make it seem like they're trying to help you get smarter and stuff like that. But in reality, they're not. They're just setting you up so that when you're older, you can clock into a job on time, work through that schedule at work, go home. You know what I'm saying? They want you to repeat this cycle. And that's why they keep us in school all the way till you get jobs and all this. The ones that end up breaking free be the ones that take the risk. Take the risk of not following what everybody else doing. But this the thing though. You taking that risk, it's not going to affect you. You can always hop back on this wave. You can always go back to school. But what you can't do is have the opportunity to set yourself up for life, the opportunity to grow in life, the opportunities to succeed in life by taking quote unquote risk. It's not even a risk. You just take it. Look at it like this. You're taking a year off. You're taking a year or two off school. You know what I'm saying? Just to get where you want to get in life. And if you don't get there, you can either keep working towards it because don't shit happen overnight. Or you could just give up and just fall back into the trap of just working a job, living the regular American dream, right? No, we don't want to do that, bro. We want to work hard to what we got. We want to work hard for what we get. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to work hard. We're going to grind. For a year or two, you never know. Your whole life could be changed. All it takes is one day. All it takes is one day, one video. And you know what I'm saying? Your whole life could be changed. You gotta look at things from a bigger picture. Yes, you might not have it all right now. One day you might just have it all. One day you might just have it all figured out. Whole time you thinking what you was doing wasn't working, but whole time it was working. It just took time. And that's the stuff we got to realize, man. Like, this is how you find success at a young age. This is how you find success alone. You realize these different things alone. You realize only you can change your situation and you have to do it alone. You know, like, come on, bro. You die alone. You was brought into this world alone. So why don't you think you can succeed alone? Come on, bro. You have God in you. You're not alone. It's you and God. It's you and God. You already have God. That's success right there. Now, like I told y'all earlier, he gonna pave the way. He gonna pave the way. Think about it. He moving all the negative energy, moving all the bad people, moving all the haters. You know what I'm saying? Moving all the negative spirits. You know what I'm saying? And he's opening the way for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to be a content creator? Okay, boom. We're going to stop playing this. We're going to stop doing this sport. Okay, I see what's distracting you. We're going to move this out the way. Like, Think about it like that. That's how God moves things out your way for you. And the more you keep working too, think about it like this. Now it's you helping too. You helping move these things. He's helping you move these things. Now it's an even faster process. You know what I'm saying? Now you working hard and you got God by your side. How can you lose? How can you lose? Now you got negative getting swiped left and right. It's the negative trying to come back in. Now guess what? You're assisting. You know what I'm saying? You got God doing it in front of you. And guess what? You're right behind him. You know what I'm saying? You're right behind him. Now you just keep working. Now you just keep building. And one day, you know what I'm saying? God gonna forward you to that path, to that door, that big door that you need. Or you open the door and your whole life change. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to keep working hard, bro. You got to keep grinding. You got to keep blocking out these negative energy. You got to keep following God, because God gonna set the way, man. God gonna open the path, bro. You just got to follow him, man. You just got to, you know what I'm saying? Praise him. You got to keep your faith strong, bro. And you got to keep grinding. You got to keep working. But yeah, man, if y'all like that, man, make sure I hit that subscribe button. If you're new, comment down below. You know what I'm saying? Let me know your favorite part of this video. And make sure I like. PWEEZY out of here. Peace out. Deuces. Peace.